Hey everybody, welcome back to BookSquirrel. I'm Robbie, and this is my TBR wheel spin video for January of 2026. BookSquirrel. I don't know. As you can see, I got into the festive mood. I am recording this on Christmas Eve, and I realized I had these lights that I've had for years and that I just haven't put up. And I thought, why not just kind of throw something together for tonight? I'm not someone who does a whole lot of celebrating of holidays, but with the fact that this is my favorite part of the month, finding out what books I'm going to be reading, and it is a special holiday evening, I figured, why not? I'm really excited to get to my wheel this month. Before we do, I do have a couple of things that I want to go over. First off, if you haven't seen any of my videos since my last TBR wheel spin video, the wheel might look a little different. And that's because since then, I've done a few things. I did my 26 for 2026 video where I prioritized 26 books that were already on my TBR list, which effectively meant I made them chunkier. And then I added 20 more books to my TBR list with my 20 from 2025 video. And then I even still added more to my TBR list with my December vlog video, where I realized that I've been neglecting my ongoing series. That added 5 or 6 more to the wheel as well. So if you want to get caught up, feel free to check out those videos. I'll put a link in the description. If you're new here, welcome. I'll tell you a little bit about how I do my TBR wheel spins. I've got this lovely wheel, and I guess I'll go to it right now, just briefly. But I've got this lovely wheel. I'm going to do it a little differently this time. I'm going to have the wheel be really big so you can see it, and I'll be really itty bitty small in this corner. But I'll spin my wheel as many times as it takes to get to 2,000 pages for the month. I do have a handy dandy Excel spreadsheet in front of me that has all of the page amounts, which honestly, some of these I've taken from books that I actually have. Some of these are from the page count on Storygraph. Others are from the page count on Kindle. I mean, it's all over the place. So these are approximate. But yeah, so I'll keep spinning until I hit to at least 2,000 pages in the month. Now, before I actually spin, one last thing. I know. I'm delaying the best part. But I did start something new just this last month. Every month going forward, I'm going to read one book that came out in that month. And so I put together a video of the 10 books being released in January 2026 that I find the most interesting. I asked you all to let me know in the comments which were your favorites. I then created a poll for the ones that were mentioned in the comments the most. And the book that got the most votes overall is Vigil by George Saunders. It was very close between Vigil and Is This a Cry for Help by Emily Austen. Sometime in the middle of 2026, I am going to add 20 queer books to my TBR wheel, and I am going to include Is This a Cry for Help by Emily Austen in that list. So I will still add it to my wheel to be read at a later date. But the one that got the most votes is Vigil by George Saunders, and it's important that I announce that now because I need to add that to my page count. It is only 192 pages. So putting a little page count up, a bibbity bobbity booskies, 192 pages out of 2,000. All right. So now is the best part. So excited. Oh my gosh, so excited. Let's see what I get. Are there any that I'm really exceptionally hoping for? One, 1984. Really want to read 1984. I really want to read The Dispossessed by Ursula K. Le Guin. I want at least one of my books from 2025 to pop up. And again, if you're looking at the wheel and you're wondering why are some smaller and why are some bigger, it's just what's prioritized. And they're in wedges. So I've got a sci-fi wedge here. I've got a horror wedge, a black author wedge, and now a 2025 wedge. So yeah, I think that's enough explaining. So let's get to the best part of the month for me. Okay, starting at 192. Let's do spin number 1. Okay. Here we go. I'm so excited. I'm also really scared. No way. What?
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Okay, I'll take it. 1984. Holy crap, yes. This is insane. I can't believe that's what it started out with. I'm so excited. The Christmas spirits are in my favor. My spreadsheet says 1984 is 416 pages. So boop, 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 beep, boop, beep. We're up to 608 pages already. Okay, but you know what? I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. Next spin. I can't believe that. What? Tell me we're going to get The Dispossessed next, please. Okay, here we go. Something from 2025. What are we going to get? Legion. Ooh, okay. So this is actually the second book in the Exorcist duology. So that is Legion by William Peter Blatty, and that is 333 pages. So, boom, up to 941 pages. Okay. We've got 3 books. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it spinning. All right. So far, so good. I'm a little nervous about Legion, but hey, it's all good. Oh, the Cancer Journals. All right. So this is the Cancer Journals by Audre Lorde. It is only 96 pages. Oh, my goodness. And this is from my Black Author TBR list. We're only up to 1037. You know what that means? I could be done if I spin it or Anathem. Those are the only 2 books on this list that are over 1,000 pages. I kind of hope that I don't, because I am still reading this chonky book right here, Dune, the mother of all sci-fi books. Okay, on to spin. This is technically spin number 3, book number 4. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Wait, no, spin number 4? Book number 5? Ender's Game. Okay, that's also from my sci-fi list. Ender's Game is written by Orson Scott Card, and that is 357 pages. Okay. Oh, whoops, I keep forgetting. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep. We're up to 1,394 pages. All right, here we go. Next spin, next spin. Ooh, next spin. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Something from 2025, please. I want something from 2025. No. Okay. Roadside Picnic. Okay, that's fine. We'll do Roadside Picnic. I mean, I was getting scared with The Shadow of the Torturer because that is a series. I'm frankly nervous about that series for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like I'm not going to get into that series very much. But Roadside Picnic, hey, it is what it is. I'm all for that. That is written by Arkady Strugatsky. It is only 226 pages. Okay. We are beep boop beep boop beep boop beep up to 1,620 pages. Okay. Ugh. Man, I really want a book from 2025. I really want a book from 2025. I'm trying to see, what do I have that's about 400 pages? How about, of Monsters and Mainframes? That's only 407 pages. I should channel of Monsters and Mainframes here. The other one that is exactly 400 pages is Book of Guilt. That would take me over the edge as well. Okay, let's do this. Come on, of Monsters and Mainframes. Let's get this going. Is this the final spin? Is this the final spin? Let's see what's going to happen. Oh goodness. Who Goes There? This is also super, super, super short. Who Goes There by John W. Campbell Jr. This is only 90 pages. Okay. So beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. We're up to 1,710 pages. Wow. Okay. I got my 2 shortest books on this list for this month. But I'm really excited. Who Goes There is the book that led to the movie The Thing. If you haven't seen The Thing, go watch The Thing, please. It is an amazing horror film. It's a little gory, but they use puppetry. Just remember, it's puppets. It's okay. Wow. Okay, well, now I have about 300 pages left. Okay, well, then how about Vagabond by Tim Curry, or Bat Eater and Other Names for Cora Zhang? Come on, one of those. How about Vagabond from Tim Curry? Vagabond from Tim Curry, please. This is probably the last spin. I'm a little nervous. Oh my gosh. Parable of the Talents. Okay. Parable of the Talents by Octavia E. Butler. This is book 2 in the Earthseed duology by Octavia E. Butler. It is 390 pages. Oh, so hey, you know what? That's not that bad. Okay, whew. So beep boop beep boop beep boop beep. We're at exactly 2,100 pages. That sounds like a lovely, lovely month. Okay. That is very exciting. I'm so excited now. I'm going to be reading 8 books in January of 2026, but only a total of 2,100 pages only, right? I mean, this means 8 review videos as well. So it's going to be work. All right. So 2,100 pages, first up on the list here, and this is not in reading order, by the way, because first of all, Vigil by George Sanders is not going to be coming out until January 27th. So I'm going to have to get the book and then hustle. Okay. so I can get that video out to you by the end of January. After that, first spin, we got 1984 by George Orwell from my Sci-Fi TBR list. Then Legion by William Peter Blatty from my continued series TBR. The Cancer Journals by Audre Lorde, that is from my Black Author TBR list. Then we have Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card, that is from my Sci-Fi TBR list. Roadside Picnic by Arkady Strugatsky, which is also from my Sci-Fi TBR list. Who Goes There by John W. Campbell Jr. from my Horror TBR list. And then Parable of the Talents by Octavia E. Butler from my continued series TBR. So right there, boom, 8 books. I actually have all but 2 of these already, so that's nice. I only have to put in a little order for this month as far as the books I need to get. Awesome. I am so excited about this. And frankly, I think I'm going to start the year off with 1984. I think that's going to be the first book I read in 2026. I am so glad I got that book. So it'll be 1984 followed by who knows what, but I'm going to have to get those other 6 out of the way before Vigil. So I'll be reading. I'm so glad. I've been waiting for Spin Day forever. So glad it's here. So glad that I got some of these books. I need to look up to see if any of these also have series. Didn't realize there's 20 books for the Ender's Game series. What did I get myself into? Okay, so what this says is start with Ender's Game. Whew. Okay. And then, oh my gosh, I didn't do my homework. So I guess according to this, Speaker for the Dead is the one that I should be adding to this list. So next book in that I'll add to the wheel. And if you want to have any say in what book I read for February of 2026, I'm going to do the same thing that I did to choose Vigil. So I'll post another video in January for the 10 books that are being published in February of 2026 that I'm most interested in. I'll probably put a time limit on that, maybe like a week or so for people to comment. And then after that, I will take the books mentioned the most in the comments and put that into a poll that'll be up for a few days. And then the winner of that poll, once again, be the one that I choose. So I'm really loving that idea. I'm excited to see what other books I will be reading that are published this year. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. I hope that I will see you along for the journey ahead in 2026. And until next time, I hope that you're having a wonderful whatever. And I'll talk to y'all later. BookSquirrel out. Bye. BookSquirrel. I don't know.